Namaskar. Very warm welcome to my Jyotish channel KK Saral Jyotish. I am astrologer Kapil Kumar. Dear friends, what astrology is? I will give you a brief explanation of astrology and the importance of it in our life. Astrology is the belief that the alignment of stars and planets affect individuals' mood, personality, and environment depending on when he was born. Basically, the position of stars and planets really affect our life. If you see the testimony, talk about the testimony, you see that sea tide takes place due to the moon's gravitational force. The flower known as sunflower always faces towards the sun when it blooms. Sometimes your mood is off for no apparent reason. Sometimes you walk into the street and see a person, you become very happy and feel very attached to him while you are not connected to him. This all is energy that is coming from the planets and stars. In our lifetime too, we see that some incidents happen unexpectedly and we call it a fortune. So this all happens, and energies really come from planets, and these energies are not a myth now, they are scientifically proven. In Canada and USA, there are cameras which can capture these energies very vividly. And the person who has developed his sixth sense, his third eye, you may call it, third eye, he can visualize it very easily. So all these things in total happens. So there have been experiments too. One Mr. Sean Carlson made an experiment with 28 astrologers. He asked them to predict something, and this was tested. The results were accurate, and this was scientifically proven recently. You can Google search it. So, dear friends, I believe in it, and I don't ask you to believe in it. I suggest you to look into the matter, testify it, then believe it. Now let me brief you about the Lagna chart. If you open your birth chart, there will be two charts, one Lagna chart and the other is moon chart. In Lagna chart, you see that there are 12 houses, 12 boxes you call it. Each house represents some fruits, some results, some duties and responsibilities which are contained in it. The first box, the first house is known as Lagna. Lagna is basically the moment when soul gets into the body. Lagna is the Rashi which is rising in the eastern horizon at the time of the birth of the native. So there are 12 signs: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Each sign is having its lord. All the lords are having the lordship of two Rashis except Moon and Sun. So now let us discuss it with the help of the chart. See, these are the 12 signs of astrology. First is Aries, second is Taurus, third is Gemini, fourth is Cancer, fifth is Leo, sixth is Virgo, seventh is Libra, eighth is Scorpio, ninth is Sagittarius, 10th is Capricorns, 11th is Aquarius, 12th is Pisces. And these are the lords. The lord of Aries is Mars, Taurus Lord is Venus, Gemini Lord is Mercury, Cancer Lord is Moon, Leo Lord is Sun, and the Lord of Virgo is Mercury, Libra's Venus, Scorpio's Mars, Sagittarius Jupiter, Capricorn's Saturn, Aquarius Saturn, Pisces Jupiter. And in the birth chart, if you see, you will not find the names written in this fashion. You will see the numbers only 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and you have to identify those rashis, those signs with their numbers. Like number 6, you see number 6 is Virgo and the Lord is Mercury. So whenever there is written number 6, you will identify it as Virgo and Mercury. If there is written number 9, you will recognize it as Sagittarius, the Lord is Jupiter. So I think by this time you will be clear of the signs. Now let us see the chart. Friends, this is the chart in front of you. You can see this chart. There are two charts. When you will see your Kundli, there is a moon chart and Lagan chart. This I am talking about Lagan chart here. What does this Lagan chart represent? See, there are 12 houses. First house, second house, third house, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. These houses move forward anti-clockwise, not clockwise, anti-clockwise. First, then second, then third. What do these boxes, or you may call it them houses, or in Hindi bhav, what do they represent? This first house represents a body, a nature, a color, health and disposition. All these things are calculated and ascertained from this house. Your second house, very important house, this is the house of your family, wealth. Wealth means accumulated wealth, and speech. Speech stands for what type of speech will you be having, whether it is sweet or it is rough, and the taste as well. What kind of food would you like to eat? This all is calculated from this house. Now move to the third house. This third house tells about your actions, your communication skill, short journeys, your younger brothers and sisters. And now move to the fourth house. This fourth house is of worldly possessions, like a car, vehicles, your house, and this house is also the house of your mother. How will you be attached to your mother? Whether you will get assistance from your mother or you will have to leave your mother. How will the health of your mother be? All these things are assessed through this house. And now move to the fifth house. This house is of your education, your kids, love, romance and uncertain gains. Now move to the sixth house. This house is not considered very good. The sixth house is of disease, loan and enemy. This is the seventh house, just opposite to Lagna. This house represents your partner, life partner. For husband it is a wives, and for wives it is a husband, and for businessman it is a for business partner. This is eighth house. These 6, 8 and 12 are known as etheric houses. This eighth house is tells about your lifespan and hindrances you face in your life. This is of in-laws, and this is the house of deep researches as well. This ninth house is of your luck, your fortune, your father, religion, and long journeys you undertake in your life. This 10th house is the house of your profession, business, and now move to the 11th house. This 11th house is the house of your fulfillment of desires, short term diseases, sociability, and income. From where you will get your income will be seen from this house. This 12th house is of hospitalization, jail, expenses, your bed comfort, or you may call it sex pleasure, and this house is of the salvation too. So these are the 12 houses which represent different aspects of your life. They can be assessed through various houses. Now let me explain it to you further. Like you see, there are some numbers written. In the first house, suppose I'm having number 3. So this number 3, from this side you can see that 3 number is of Gemini, whose lord is Mercury. So this Lagna chart or birth chart, the ruler of this Lagan chart is number 3, that is Mercury. Mercury shall be the most powerful planet for this Lagan chart. And if you see how do these number progress, this is the number 1, number 3 is number 1, means number 3 is the lord of the first house. So this will move like this: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 and 2. Now what you assume from these numbers? This number 3, which is number of Mercury, this is the lord of the whole birth chart, and it has given number 4 the responsibility of wealth, family, and speech. The lord of the fourth, number 4, you can see it here in this chart. 4 is Cancer, the lord is Moon, means the Moon will take care of your family, wealth, speech. Number 5 you can see here. Number 5 is of Leo, whose lord is Sun. So this number, house number 3 is ruled by Sun. The Sun will decide what to give and what to take. How to deal with the results of this house is the responsibility of the Sun. And in the 4th house you are seeing the number 6. Number 6 is a Virgo, and the lord of this Virgo is Mercury again. So Mercury is having 2 houses, first house, a 4th house. After this, in this 5th house you see the number is 7. 7 is Libra. You see the 7 number is Libra, whose lord is Venus, and Venus will control over the results and fruits of this 5th house. If you see in 6th house, it is number 8. Number 8 you see is Scorpio. You see is Scorpio. The lord is Mars, and Mars will take care of this 6th house. Number 9 is of Sagittarius. The lord is Jupiter, and Jupiter will see and look after the matters related to your 7th house. This in 8th house you see the number 10 is of Capricorns. The lord is Saturn, and the Saturn will see what to do with the results and fruits of this 10th house, of this 8th house, which is of related to your lifespan, hindrances, deep research, and in-laws. The 9th house is of your fortune, is of your luck, is handled by 11 number. 11 number is Aquarius. The lord is Saturn. So Saturn is having 2 houses here, and This is number 12, house number 10, which is of your profession, your action, your business, and whatever you are going to do in your life is to be ruled over by number 12. 12, number 12, you see here in this chart, it is of Pisces. The Lord is Jupiter, means Jupiter is going to control this house. After this, there is house number 11. This is the house of fulfillment of your desire, short-term diseases, sociability, and income. And the number written is here is 1. 1 is of Aries. The Lord is Mars, and Mars will decide what to do with this house. And the position of Mars in the chart will decide the results. If it is feeble, you will have problems with this house. If it is strong, you will definitely have good income, good sociability, and your desires shall be fulfilled easily. This is house number 12, which is not considered very good. This is of hospital, jail, and expenses, and your sex pleasure. And the Lord of this house is 2. That is 2 number is Taurus. The Lord is Venus. Venus will decide the fruits and results related to this house. So this is the short explanation related to various houses and their lords. Dear friends, I think it might be very clear to you. If you like this video and content, please press the like button and subscribe my channel. Furthermore, I would like to say that the videos coming to next shall be bilingual. This shall be my effort. Thank you very much.